Men of Reddit, what is your biggest insecurity as a man? Coming off as creepy or as a nice guy? Is my only worth based on what I can provide for others? As a man, it sure as fuck feels that way. My fiancée makes more money than me and knows exactly what she wants to do with her life, career-wise. I do not know what I want to do because every job I have had I hate so much. Telling people how I feel and being told to man up lol. That I'm too quiet and people will see that as boring. Ed on stressful periods or with new people. I'm stuck career-wise. I don't know how to go about expanding my horizons beyond my current finance role. Being able to provide for my family long-term. Wondering if I'm living up to being the kind and loving father my dad was. Being unsure if I'm giving my kids all the skills they need to survive in the world. What jobs get too much pay for their work, and why? Managers who don't manage. State-funded university administrators, especially presidents. It's mostly political, and you don't have to be good at too much, or even very bright. You can be a shitty person and do a shit job for years, collect $500,000 per year, easy, plus housing, car, and all sorts of other benefits, and move on to another school and do the same thing. It's not about results, but being paid to be a figurehead, effective or respected or not. Paid to take credit or blame as they choose. Realtor. Influencers, politicians. Not air traffic control, they deserve a raise. What phrase or word instantly makes you roll your eyes? On Reddit, overrated and underrated. Am I the only one or insert something everyone does? Please remain on the line, your call is very important to us. This is my truth. Any sort of overused joke. There's so many, like when an item doesn't scan and the customer says well it must be free. As if the cashier has never heard that before. Your boss says, we are a family. When people ask a question on Facebook and say and go. Alpha male. My kid would never do that, as a teacher. Yes, they most certainly would and have. Did you ever have a crush on that high school teacher? How did it end up? Not myself, but in high school a few girls had a crush on the swim teacher, coach, and a few of them ended up pregnant and he ended up in prison. Guess he had strong little swimmers. Not me personally, but had a girl openly try to flirt with our teacher. One day she was giggling and jokingly accused him of trying to look down her shirt. Holy shit, did that backfire. He immediately lost his cool and marched her straight up to the office. I cringe at the second-hand embarrassment to this day. Yes, it ended up with me no longer having a crush on them. I had a crush on my math teacher, so I took 2 classes as electives. That's it, the end of the story. I am an accountant now though. It ended up her telling me to focus on my studies after I gave her a love letter, which she returned back. What is for kids that you continue to thoroughly enjoy as an adult? Naps. The older we get the better they are. Cartoons. Pokemon. Started with Red when I was 5 and haven't stopped since. Doubt I ever will. If anything, my enjoyment of Pokemon is becoming more childlike. Swings. Makes me feel 5 years old again. Animated movies in general. I can still enjoy them. When I've had a rough day or if I'm just feeling down, I can put on something wholesome, funny, or nostalgic and it makes me feel better. Playing with Lego bricks. According to my wife, wasting time playing that stupid Nintendo. It's a PS5 and I'm lucky if I can spend 2 to 3 hours a week on it. Edit. I guess it's time to go call the gym and hit the lawyer. Just being silly. Going up the stairs on all fours will always be fun.